Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Not be smarty the apple, so now Vestas pastor, he don't come out. So he say, he don't know what happened on Sunday day in church. Everything they go on. For they could say Jack Robinson, who they see, governor of the state. Apparently, he said they not even invite the governor. He said they not even invite the governor. It's all of a sudden, the governor just show himself, He said the governor just show himself for in church. Say Sanwo-Olu to go meet Pastor David Oyedepo, Bishop David Oyedepo. Avesta's pastor speaks on Sanwo-Olu uninvited visit to their church, saying, who invite this one? We are not doing politics with our own ministry. We are just doing things decently and in order. From where to where? Where exactly? Neither your this thing they come from. Who invite you? Anyway, my lovely people, may we understand wetin happen. How Sanwo-Olu just show up for church all of a sudden. The guy just show. Here I am. My name is Sanwo-Olu. Excuse me, from where to where? So now wetin happen be this. So Avesta's pastor speaks on Governor of Lagos State on invited visits to the church. It says, the lead pastor of the Avesta's church, Bolaji Idowu, has broken silence on the recent visit of the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to his church. Late Nigeria reports that Sanwo-Olu assumed the duty of a church usher after service at her Avesta's church in Lagos State. The governor, who is seeking re-election for a second tenure in office on Sunday, March the 12th, 2023, came to worship in the church with members. After the service, the governor stood at the entrance of the church where he exchanged handshake with members of the church as they left for their homes. Speaking on the impromptu visit, Pastor Bolaji said, He said he was unaware of the visit of the governor and would be out of place not to welcome Sanwo-Olu, especially as a sitting governor. According to him, he was preaching when he saw the crowd outside before he was told the governor was in church. The clergyman explained that he is aware that many will rejoice at seeing Sanwo-Olu, and if he had offered to pay them a visit, they would have allowed him anyway. Sanwo-Olu also visited David Oyedepo, and this has sparked up a lot of reactions because these same people once stood against Peter Obi, saying he was going from church to church. Sanwo-Olu posted on his Twitter page on Tuesday, shared a photo of himself, and David Oyedepo wrote, "Yesterday was indeed a memorable one, as I met with a man of God after God's own heart, who has dedicated his life to the service of God and mankind, a highly respected man of God whom I hold in high esteem, Bishop David Oyedepo, founder of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, Winners Chapel, and presiding bishop of the Faith Tabernacle in Ota, Ogun State." The post stirs a lot of reactions among Nigerians, claiming that Sanwo-Olu met the clergy only for his second tenure bid. So this is what is happening. We saw the pastor wondering how, Sanwo-Olu, all of a sudden became his church member. And again, he said it would be unfair, which makes sense, for Sanwo-Olu to come and him not to welcome or recognize the governor. That will not be fair. It will not be fair. We call a spade a spade. Don't undermine people. Don't underrate people. Don't do that. It doesn't matter who they are, but don't do that. You know why? This life, everybody needs somebody. If it does have me they go in, not consign me, which needs somebody, that's not very correct. That's not a very good attitude. In life, everybody may not be your friend, but everybody needs somebody. That's where I'm driving at. Everybody needs somebody. And at the end of the day, we all need to work together to ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place. Everybody, with the emphasis on everybody, needs somebody. All of a sudden, Sanwo-Olu and the rest of them, the belt has been tightened. And you may wonder why this haste. It was not like this before. You know, yes, say Peter Obi win Lagos State. It will be foolish for you to sit down thinking it's business as usual. When another person go come clear your leg from ground. You know, you say before, if Baba never give you go ahead, you cannot become the governor of the state. But Baba himself was defeated in his own stronghold. So what he remain? That is to tell you that again, people after the presidential election, somebody will say a stroke of luck. Now they declare Tinubu president-elect, because as we speak, that matter is still being contested in court. Some say he did not actually get the number he got. He did not actually get the number he got. Hence the contention and why they have to go to court. As if that is not enough, we also know that Sanwo-Olu is now seeking re-election with the whole Beavers configuration and the controversies. INEC have to sit up, because if really they are going to be, projecting the result from exactly the very portal there, as soon as people vote, results are being transmitted. I laugh in Spanish. Now we say everybody is called sitting up time. Sitting up time. Sitting up. You have to sit up, because it go shock you. It go shock you. It go shock you. Another hit. Those are hit songs. By the way, Grammy next week, because we don't release them already, so now Grammy must follow. On a lighter note, just saying that by the side, whatever you see right now, politicians rising up, it's not because they did not know the right thing to do. Up until now, they never really considered it to be too important, because they thought they will have their way. But a new order has begun. Peter Obi, who had not a single local government chairman, not one, investigate. If I dey lie, me tell me that you too lie. Put on there, you too lie. Not a single local government chairman before now was attributed to Labour Party. Not a single senator, not a single House of Representative member. All of a sudden, according to INEC, became third. What did I will tell you? Lay, something they sleep, Yanga go wake up. So everybody's sitting up. And so the pastor say, well, say, you don't know what happen. No? A day church like this, so before the outside full. What do they say? Shit? Pastor, governor there, yo. It not going to make sense. I mean, not great governor. Anyway, maybe we hear what you think now. Don't forget to like us, like it, share, okay, make you subscribe. Click on the notification button, so at the end of the day, you dey get all our news. As soon as we do agbaga, you don't get agbege. Now the way be that. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.